The functional test that I would do for a swimmer would be the shoulder mobility. The reasoning for this being the shoulders are being used a lot in the primary movement of swimming, specifically with the shoulder movements being shoulder flexion with the arm going forward with some internal rotation as well. There's going to be extension of the shoulder backwards with some external rotation as well. And all of this relates back to the mobility of the shoulder. If the shoulder cannot go through that full range of motion, effectively, that could put the athlete at a higher risk of injury and is also going to decrease their performance as well. So how to perform the shoulder mobility test? Firstly, you need to measure the length of your athlete's hand from the tip of the middle finger to the palm of his hand. From there, they're going to clench their fists. The one arm is going to go overhead, the other one underhand, and they're going to try and close the gap to as close as possible. How the scoring works for this, if the distance there is either the hands touching or within the length of the hand, that's going to be a 2, which is a good score. A 1 would be if the distance is within 1.5 of the hand's length, and a 0 would be when the distance is wider than or further apart than 1.5 of the hand's length, which means their shoulder mobility needs to be worked on.